Fade back in on Harborvale, a coastal town striving to rebuild. Its residents tread warily on the unsteady ground that has eroded beneath their feet. Despite the community's tenuous air of relief and recovery, there are still so many secrets to unveil.
Secrets of an ancestral curse and the struggle to contain it.
Secrets of vengeance, biding their time.
Secrets of alluring control, washed onto the shore.
Secrets of the beast within and the desire to release it.
And as we tear back the veil of these silent secrets, we shall uncover the truth of what it requires to live beside the bay.
Hello, and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Taylor, and I will be your MC. Where last we left off, Isla and Jason, after securing the school with a series of Home Alone-style traps, sat in wait for Nadya and her goons to arrive, while Kanan and Isla from outside. Isla getting the members of Obsidian as well as the FBI to move in, and Kanan silently taking out some of Nadja's people. But before we dive into the episode, there's a few things to get through. Of course, a big thank you to Ghostlight Media for having us. We love being a part of the network, and we're so happy to be here. And then, of course, to the incredible, the incomparable Nicole Tuttle-Robb for all of her work between scoring and doing her social media and just being an all-around incredible player. We don't know what we'd do without her, and we're happy to have her. And lastly, to my cast for just being, the best little hooligans I've ever met. But with all of that out of the way, all that is left is the episode. So let's dive into this episode of These Silent Secrets Beside the Bay. All right, outside, Isla, Kanan. Kanan, you've just done a solid death. Not a solid death. You've done a good kill.
Yeah,
you didn't die.
I'm alive.
You
died
someone.
real good.
Isla, you sort of witnessed it because Kanan is invisible at the moment. Maybe now a little less invisible because it probably has blood all over them. But what would the two of you like to do before all hell breaks loose inside?
Did he drop his crossbow?
Yes.
I'm grabbing that crossbow and I'm tossing it to Isla.
Oh, nice.
She's like, ha.
A crossbow floats towards you and then is tossed to you? Unless Kanan is visible now, I don't know.
Like, what is this
I don't
thing?
know how long I stay invisible.
We could say D&D rules. After you did a kill, you sort of materialized again.
Okay. The blood splatter on me reveals me anyway, and I'm just like, okay, fuck it. And then I grab his crossbow and the bolts, and I'm like, you might need this.
DJ, I guess the pointy end?
Yep, pointy end goes at him.
She, like, brings it up to you a little bit.
Oh, don't point that at me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you do the classic hand push. No.
Yeah.
No.
Just point at the bad guy, squeeze the trigger.
Okay, got it. She's a little antsy because this looks like a harpoon. Do harpoons look like this?
Less of a harpoon. There are like spear guns and stuff that you probably become familiar with. Yeah.
So just
you're not used to them having like the bow arms attached. It's usually just like one.
I just imagined Isla doing the Batman where he like snaps the shotgun in half and he's like, this is the tool of the enemy. We don't use it.
No, she's reclaiming the crossbow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So you got a crossbow.
Are our classmates gone? Are they still running or being ushered
We'll say
away?
the space is cleared out at this point. Yeah.
Okay, so no one is there.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Unless you were looking for people to be there, in which case there are people there.
I was going to see if LC was around, because they're the vampire, right?
Yeah, they're a vampire.
How much do they know about all of us?
Not too much. They know about Jason, because they're obviously horribly afraid.
Yeah.
And they know some good
they know-
portions of me.
Yeah,
Okay.
they know that you're on the spooky side, Avery, but that's about it.
So if LC is around, I'd like to grab them.
Yeah,
And just kind of be like explaining a little bit of the situation, like Avery's in trouble. If you see anyone try to come out, enjoy your dinner.
like specifically, like if it's someone I don't know.
Yes. Are they in uniform?
They're all in suits.
Great. If they're in a suit, eat.
Cool.
How are the FBI people dressed?
Well, yeah, I mean,
There are FBI people here?
well, they're
Mashburn's.
out. Yeah, Mashburn's people are out, but they're probably in like tactical gear and stuff.
Yeah.
Good
let's
call,
say
though.
that.
Not that I'm there, but
All right. I don't think I fully grasp what's happening, but I'll keep
You'd
it.
just be doing Avery and myself a big favor.
Cool. I'm gonna go hide behind that tree for now, and if I see anyone coming out, I'll.
Godspeed, soldier.
Yep. And are the two of you heading in then?
Myself and Kanan?
Yeah, like you and
Yeah.
Kanan then.
I believe so.
we would have let people know that all the entrances to the school
Are
booby-trapped.
rigged with booby traps.
Oh yeah, then probably not.
Is,
I don't want to be booby trapped.
Or at least let them trip off booby traps first,
Yeah.
and then go.
Is Mashburn around?
You don't see him, but he's probably in the area. Do you want to go look for him?
Sure.
You could, in theory.
Yeah, I'll go look for Mashburn. Why not?
Oh, you're gonna go look for Mashburn.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Yeah, why
Dude.
not?
I'll follow. I don't think I know what Mashburn looks like.
Do they have little namey tags
tags?
on there?
Yeah. Well, I think he normally has like the Jake Peralta. Well, maybe what I'm trying to, because he's normally Spencer Reed-esque attire. It has like a, some slacks and like a tie with on a button-down shirt with
Sweater vest.
with like a cardigan or a sweater vest or something on usually. We'll say that he's got, like, when he's actually in the field, he's got like the Jake Peralta style like badge on like a necklace sort of thing. And yeah, it would have probably Mashburn on it.
Cool.
So yeah, you see this sort of shaggy hair, brown haired, kind of scrawny looking FBI agent. And yeah, what are you doing?
Isla Hart, reporting for duty. I don't know why I'm saluting so much in this game.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Hey, you're great. But yeah, no, he says, Isla Hart. You're one of Jason's
friend?
You're
Yep,
one of Jason's
you got
friends.
there.
Awesome. Do you know what's what the situation so far?
Well, kind of. Jason and Avery are inside, and they've booby-trapped the school. because
Operation
they're-
Reverse Donut. Yeah.
Yes, you got that too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. How did you
Kanan's
get
just
everyone
kinda
inside?
What?
Just kind of asked nicely,
You asked the murderers nicely to go into the building?
or commanded them.
Got it.
If there's a spot on your team.
I'll keep that in mind. All right. So or you think we're good to move in or
Oh, no.
no?
Oh, it's, like I said, booby-trapped.
Gotcha.
So let me ask them really quick. So I'm going to call Avery.
I love this.
Hey,
Hey, girl. How's it going?
I mean,
Hey, girl.
Hey, girly.
Just so casual in the middle of a fucking siege.
we've been better, but we have been worse, so I guess I can't complain. How are things out there?
So good. So everyone is heading inside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Mashburn now. He wants to know if his people are good to come inside, but I said probably not because it's trapped. Do you have like a map or just an idea of where you've put all the traps so they can like kind of avoid them?
I'll go take one off, and I'll send you which door it is.
Oh, that's perfect.
Tell them, though, that I'll be standing guard and not to shoot me, or Tell them to mention the donut, and I won't act when they come in.
Yeah, we've already talked about it. He's aware. Okay.
All right, yeah, I'll text you which door it is.
Sounds good. Bye, girly. Click.
Bye, babe.
So I'll relay all that to Mashburn.
I love that. Awesome. Cool.
Avery looks very confused at her phone for a second, puts it in her pocket, and then picks one of the doors that had like an easier trap, like one of the symbol traps, and will take it down, send the door number or letter or whatever to Isla, and then stand guard.
Yeah. Mashburn says, got it. And gets like a walkie and says, we're clear for entry. Code word donut, donut, donut. And you watch as all of his people sort of, start moving and starts heading off towards that door. Inside, all hell breaks loose. Rakes cracking into heads. Canola oil slipping whole bunches of people up. At least 4 people have been electrocuted, you guess. Concussions abound from swinging fire extinguishers, chemical burns from overly done elephant toothpaste. The carnage is astronomical, truly. Inside, where is Jason sitting right now?
I feel like Jason he's like nearby one of the traps and is like, as everyone's like discombobulated, he's like rushing in to like knock him out or finish the job, whatever feels appropriate. Yeah, I think he's probably around the not the canola oil one. What was the other one?
The rakes?
The rakes, yeah.
Nice.
He's around with the rakes, and he's just like honestly, he probably just grabbed like a bat, and it's just like going around like cracking skulls.
Not like your big thing, but just like a regular baseball bat?
I think so, because I think that Jason is still like stuck on
the vibe of the situation.
Well, that too, and also he's like, he gave his rope dart to Sophia and is like still not using it.
This is fair. You do have your big.
He does have the like. Yeah. But I think it's just a regular aluminum baseball bat.
I think it's very funny that you're in where you have like an actual like war tested weapon and you're just using a baseball bat.
And if something goes wrong with a bat, I have a backup.
Yeah.
All right, but phase 1 is just a fucking slugger. We're going.
I love this. So yeah,
because also, I think it's important that like when it hits someone, it makes the sound.
Yeah.
The aluminum baseball bat sound.
Jason pops up behind someone. Hey, have you ever been to Louisville? Bong!
Yeah, back of the skull. Just real quick. Bing. Make me a lash out physically.
Oh yeah. I don't get my bonus for using my
No, you do not.
I'm not. Volatile. A 12.
Oh, very good. Yeah, you're kicking all kinds of ass.
Swing away, Merle.
I haven't thought about that in forever. Man. Gotta love some signs, dude.
And canonically, it's out. That movie came out in 2002.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Did anyone else get chills from a movie like any greater than the moment where that one alien steps out in Signs?
So fucking casually,
just
too.
Just cruised, and I was like,
he's just like, oh hey.
I know what this scene is, so this isn't a spoiler for me, but I haven't seen Signs, and I've been like, I know that this is a movie that like will like fit into my like soul like a puzzle piece, but
you gotta watch it, dude.
But I just haven't watched it. I do know the aliens like walks by scene.
You know it's going to complete you, and that's why you don't. It's like Tetris. Once you're completed, you disappear.
Yeah, I just blink out twice and then disappear.
Well, in a very similar but different vein, our friend Austin swears that the movie Super 8 is the perfect film, which he has only seen it one time when he had like a very high fever. And he
A literal
and
fever
he
dream?
and he refuses to watch it again because he doesn't want his experience to be ruined.
No.
So he's like,
Honestly,
I
he's
will
right.
never watch that movie again because I don't want to have my mind change that it's not
He
some
gets
super incredible film.
Retiring on top. I'm done.
Which, like, I like Super 8. I think it's a pretty good movie, but I understand.
I don't remember it very well.
been
a long
oh
time.
God, what was I saying? You're hitting things with a baseball bat really well. That's what I was saying.
Bong.
Yeah, just walking through the hall, just cracking things. You're dropping these besooted fools like a ton of bricks, and then coming from the corner, a big welt on her forehead, canola oil all over the back of her suit. You see in front of you Nadya Schofield.
Oh no, she's hot.
She did.
Yeah, she's
so
a pretty
hot. It's
lady.
such a shame.
Elsewhere, Avery. Yeah, you've been watching people falling victim to your trap. People are lost in your crazy pool endeavor. Slipping on your paper mache volcano mixture. I'm trying to remember what your other trap
Symbols.
was. Yes, the symbols. Cut
did
and
take one of those
concussed from symbols. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Well, yeah, I'm watching the door to let Mashburn's people in.
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll say somewhere along the way, as people, many of people in suits have fallen victim to your traps, you eventually do see a bevy of people in tactical gear roll up. One of them sort of shouts through the door, "Donut, donut, donut!"
All right, come on in.
Awesome. Yeah. You let them go in, and they begin, moving in, slicing the pie. What tactical people do, I don't know. I don't know SWAT procedure aside from the phrase "slicing the pie." But they go in. The ones that have been, slipped or knocked out, they begin apprehending. They have like those really intense zip ties, and end up.
Is Mashburn with this group?
Mashburn comes in at the end. Yeah, is like following up the rear of the group.
Hey, we need to go. We need to find Jason.
Awesome.
Not just somewhere in this building, and he should not face her alone.
Fantastic. You must be Avery. Very good to meet you. Let's do
Yeah.
this.
Hi.
Yeah. Mashburn just has like the vest on. It just has his regular clothes on, and just has like a service revolver, and like that's it. And he goes rolling.
He
with-
cute though? Like disaster film cute though?
He's pretty cute. Smashburn's kind of cute.
No,
Like he like I said, he's
Smash
got.
burn, am I right?
Oh.
Sorry.
Like I said, he's got
That's
that
it.
Spencer Reed vibe. So if like Matthew Gray Goobler
Oh,
is your,
right. You
is-
did say
yeah,
that. Oh,
is
Avery's-
your cup of tea, then
Avery is fighting to stay focused, but she does.
yeah. But yeah,
He doesn't even need to roll to turn on.
yes, I do enjoy Agent Smashburn. I think it's very funny. But yeah, you start heading off. I'll be nice and go back to Jason. Jason, you're standing in front of Nadya Schofield for the first time since she had you on stage in front of a room full of people and openly tortured you. What would you like to do?
I think Jason takes a moment to register that she's in front of her. And then I'm gonna hit her with the bat.
All right, give me a roll, dude.
Yes!
Then I'm gonna hit her with a bat.
Oh God, where do I?
That girl with the bat.
Where's my thing? Volatile. Let's go. 13.
Very good.
Bye-bye.
And with that, she freezes up and cannot fight back at the moment. Yeah. Well, so
I wanna-
where do you hit her?
On the head, just a crack, in the jaw. Probably. I'm trying to hit that knockout. button.
Yeah, the knockout button. I like that. But yeah, you crack her, and she sort of comically spins in a circle and grabs her face and goes.
Does she step on another rig?
No, I would say yeah. I think she's well past the rigs at this point. But I gotta say, juvenile but effective. All of this is we didn't expect it. So, hats off to you, you little motherfucker.
No one ever expects to get home alone.
It reminds me of the Mike Tyson quote where he says, everybody has a plan until they get hit in their fucking face.
Tyson?
There's no good way to restrain her right now.
No, like, yeah.
Which would be
this
nice.
is gonna be a fight. Like,
all right. I'm gonna hit her in the knees with a bat.
all right. Keep it rolling.
Like she owes me money.
Oh, it's a 5.
Oh, boy.
Mark that failure.
All right. There's a little experience for me.
Very good. How you doing over there, experience-wise?
I've got
Y'all
4.
really
4 out of
have
5.
not advanced much this season, have you?
I'm rolling with a +3 on most things.
Who's
so.
y'all?
Well, yeah. Who's got the most advancements right now?
I think it's between me and Avery.
Normally, I fail pretty a lot.
I fail pretty a lot.
I'm pretty sure I'm 3 into my 4th.
Oh, dang. 3 into
yeah,
your 4th?
It is definitely Isla then, because I'm
never
not
mind.
even
Or
at
am
my
I 3
second.
into my 3?
I'm not at my first.
I have here that you're 3 into your 3rd. Yes.
Oh, okay. Whew.
I'm 0 into my 3rd.
I'm
Gotcha.
almost at my second.
Nice. So we're well along the way.
So still Isla, though.
Still Isla
margin.
by a hefty margin right now. Jason, you go in to try and take her out at the knees with the baseball bat, and she full jumps the bat, and like as your swing goes up, she's
standing on the bat.
Yeah, no.
I was hoping.
Did you say what was that?
I swing it and miss, and I look around, and she's standing on top of the bat.
That would be sick, and I kind of wish I would have done that because that would have been anime as hell. But no, she jumps it, and sort of as the follow through kind of carries over, she unjumps a knife and just right in your gut.
Disgusting.
Take a big ol' harm for me.
Wait.
I'm very thrilled, honestly, that I get the moment to finally end your sorry fucking life, kid.
I think Jason is just like, well, you're gonna have to catch me first, and is just gonna book it, and is gonna try to like go through like other traps, and like.
Okay, roll to run away. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm the gingerbread man, bitch. Bye.
Oh no.
I want to try to just frustrate her to no end. Okay. Run away, volatile. Let's go again. Come on. 10.
10. Very good.
Hell yes.
So you say that, and you're bleeding from your stomach, and you just turn and run, trying to trip as many traps as possible.
Yeah, I'm like running back through like the fire extinguishers, and I'm pushing them all and setting them swinging again.
Yeah, she's following you, and it's like one of the very Joe Pesci is just like, motherfucker. As she's trying to pass through these things, and she's like, "You're not gonna get very far bleeding that much, Jason. Just come back, accept the fucking fate finally." And we're gonna move outside. Isla and Kanan. Isla, you just got the members of Obsidian rolling. Well, the FBI and Obsidian in conjuncture, moving. Which they are now inside. What do you go do?
Are there any like agents, like FBI or Obsidian, outside, or are they all inside now?
We'll say a couple probably stayed outside. Yeah.
So I'm gonna I'm going to go up to one of them.
Okay.
And ask, what should I do with this? And hold up the crossbow.
Oh, is that one of theirs?
I think so.
All right, fantastic. Can we get an evidence bag?
Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, like, where should I go use it? Like, should I
You're a
go
civilian,
to a tree or go on the roof?
You're a civilian minor, and I don't really have authorization to, like, tell you to enter a active combat zone.
I'm not really a civilian. Okay, sorry.
I can turn around, and where you go, like, I just don't have the authority. That was match for
so, like,
you
where
went
would you
inside.
recommend?
He sort of like looks around and makes sure that there's not like other agents around. He's like, well, I mean, if you covered some of the doors, like that's always smart because obviously like people can't get away.
Got it.
But then also, I haven't seen anyone going in and points like to a door. Like I didn't really see any of them go in there, so that would probably be a clear entry, unless your friends trapped it.
Okay.
Or if you want to come in behind a lot of them, a fair amount went in this door, and you could be behind them. So whatever kind of works for you. But again, I didn't tell you any of this.
I don't even know your name.
And you never will.
Okay.
So, coffee?
Yep. Gonna go this way.
And awesome. So which of the options are you going with?
So it was go behind them in the door that they went in.
Yeah, the door that a lot of them went in. There was a door that like no one really went in.
A lot of them being the agents or Obsidian.
The bad
Okay,
agents.
The bads.
The bads.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
You're gonna go after the lots of them.
Yeah.
That was Kanan's vote too.
I love that. Awesome. So, Kanan, are you rolling with Isla then?
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
And I'm still apexed.
I love that.
We're rolling deep. We're flanking.
Awesome.
them.
So you go and open the door. It is bad in here. At the moment you walk in, you see three guys who are on the ground, like
Just flat as a panini, just on the floor.
on the ground. Well, as you walk in, you see a steel plate on the floor. And see two pads with wires leading off to like one of the portable defibrillators that you sort of gently step over. And yeah, you see a couple of the suited folks sort of down the hall that are sort of slowly making their way through. Many of which seem to already be cut up, and like some of them are like bleeding from their heads. Like they look a mess.
So are we killing or apprehending?
Fire a shot while you're reloading. I'll charge him.
Oh, okay.
Isla, I'm sick of these guys.
Me too.
All right, Isla, are you lashing out physically?
I guess.
All right, give me a roll.
That's volatile, right?
That's volatile. Which you're good at.
Are you good at it?
You're good at it.
13. I am good at it.
13.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you dropped someone.
See.
Yeah. Is this the first person you've killed aside from Salvatore Cipriano?
Yeah. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah, back end of the
trying
pack.
to think back on it.
You just get someone right in the side of the head, and they just... A couple people start turning around, but in that meantime, Kanan, you said you're blitzing out.
I'm charging. Like the moment she loosed the bolt, Kanan is all fours.
I love it.
Rolling in on it.
Hell yeah. All right, make me a last shot physically as well.
Hell yes. That's a 7. A partial success. They learn something about my true nature and gain a string on me. The MC decides how bad the harm turns out. I become my darkest self. I don't know that darkest self makes a whole lot of sense.
No,
How bad the harm is.
especially not your new one, no.
Yeah, like...
All right, so I'm going to decide how bad the harm turns out.
is. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you go running in, and yeah, I think just like seeing one of them get shot, a bunch of them turn, and it's like you jump, and you're like going at like 3 of them, and they all just turn, and like as they're falling back, like they fire, and you just take a bunch to the chest. I'm gonna say, yeah, you would in theory then take 2, because 1 would get negated from Apex Predator, and it's not nighttime.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
If you got shot 3 times, you would take 2 damage, as you just charged a group of people with weapons. But you do tear into a whole bunch of them as a whole ass werewolf comes. Because lest we forget, with your season advancement, when you go Apex Predator, you can fully werewolf out at will. So horrifying.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Isla, you shot someone dead. Kanan rushed forward, fully wolfed out, jumped in, got shot a couple times, but is ripping a few people apart, so they seem to be doing all right. What are you doing?
I feel like Isla's getting a way new perspective on Kanan.
Yeah, I don't think, aside from in Tucker's basement, you really haven't seen Kanan go all out.
definitely haven't seen this amount of going out.
Oh, you saw a little bit at the end of last season on the pier.
That's true.
When all the
That is
werewolves
true.
were like just slaughtering cultists like left and right.
But have I seen Kanan?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
I
Kanan
was gonna
was
say,
invisible
I don't think-
when that
Yeah.
happened.
I was invisible,
So maybe
yeah.
not. You may have
Interesting.
already gone into the water with Sal and dispatched with him. So yeah, this is probably the first you've really gotten a chance to like be like, oh shit, they're terrifying.
Yeah, I think that there's a wary respect there.
I think similarly to the way that Kanan looks at like you
Exactly.
and Gia of like, oh,
Yeah.
they're horrifying.
Yes, we see each other. Twinsies. I think I'll do what Kanan told me to do, and as I shot, reload and shoot another one. If there's still people, or are they all down?
We'll say that there's like a couple more up. So if you want to do another shot, go for it.
Come on, baby, don't fail me now. A 12.
A 12. Okay, very good. Yeah, you're just dropping fools.
Always keep that motherfucking
It's
thing on
smoking.
me.
I think it's a moment where one of them like has a sword and is like about to like try and stab Kanan, and you get him like last second.
And then he falls, and I'm back there like,
Well, yeah, and there's a moment of like, Kanan, where like you'd finished the 3 that you had jumped on, and you see that, and then you look at Isla, and there's that moment of like respect, you know.
I look back at Isla like that, surprised, like, holy shit.
and I'll just give you a keep moving forward nod.
Oh, Isla,
This
that
is
was
the
the
buddy
perfect
cop
time.
team
That
up
was
I
the
did not
perfect
know I
time to
needed.
I
salute.
do salute.
That's the perfect time to salute.
Oh, fuck yeah. Kanan is giving like a full wolf nod, like, yeah.
Awesome. So the murder crew is continuing to move on.
I don't know if I like that name.
Look, you just dropped 2 people in like 30 seconds.
It's like it says murder crew in parentheses. Good guys.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Yes.
Yeah, the killers, the bad guy killers.
Murder crew. For justice.
Oh man, fantastic. Avery,
Yeah.
you are moving with Mashburn and Co.
Yeah.
And yeah, very efficiently who are moving through trying to take out either take out those that are still hostile or apprehending those that are not. Is there anything that you are looking to do at the moment?
I probably can't do anything about trying to get Nadya's fears or anything because I'm not alone with her or anything.
No.
So I think instead I'm just trapping people in nightmares as I'm going. Like I'm just like those that are hostile specifically. So like while Mashburn's trying to like restrain the ones that seem to be down from the traps, the ones that are still hostile, I will trap them in nightmares so Mashburn can restrain them.
Fantastic. Will you give me a roll for, was that Nevermore?
Nevermore. Sure, let's do it.
Sure thing.
That is an 8 plus 3, so 11.
11. Awesome. Those of you who are not Avery probably are hearing a bevy of just like horrified screams from person after person as Avery walks by, just like trapping a whole gaggle of folks in horrifying nightmares.
As we're going, like while that's happening, Avery doesn't know Mashburn, so like he doesn't need to be all up in my business. So she's just like, wow, that's so weird. Wonder what they're afraid of. And like keeps going.
Or what they like, maybe.
It's like, oh, weird. So strange.
Let's get a load of these guys.
Actually, Avery, I think like this is a big flex of your power, right? Like you're doing this on like a ton of people in like very quick succession. Will you roll to keep your cool for me?
That's valid. Damn it. I am much worse at that, as we all know.
Your power has been surging and stuff lately, and you're just kind of letting it flow untapped.
Partial success.
Partial
but barely.
success.
Barely.
Very, very good. You're just hearing the raven in your head go, yes, yes.
Yes, bitch.
Okay.
As it is thoroughly enjoying the use that it is getting.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Raven is like, keep that energy, bitch.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Raven is that big TikTok sound where it's like, oh, that's great. Give me 14 of these.
You don't know. I don't care.
I don't care. Jason, you're running. Run.
Yes.
Ba, ba,
I
ba,
think
ba, ba,
that
ba, ba, ba.
If I can,
Yeah.
I would like to use my little 10 success from my runaway, and I want to get to wherever the PA system is. Shove a chair under the door or whatever.
Main office, yeah, go for it.
Sure. And I think I'm just gonna like go on the PA system and just like broadcast throughout the entire school. And Jason is just like, "Hey, Nadya. I assume that you're still, bouncing around between silly little traps. How does it feel? Because I remember when I was on your turf surrounded by your people that I didn't have a really great time. And I'd like to think that now that you're on my turf surrounded by my people tripping my traps, that you're having an absolutely rotten time. And as silly as it is, watching you bounce around like the villain in a PG-rated comedy movie, I want you to remember how this ended for me, because we're still getting there for your turn. And I want to try to shut her down.
Go for it, dude. I love your little dance there.
Yeah, it's my shutting down
Oh,
dance.
I love the shut down dance.
I still have a cold -1, so we'll try. Oh, it's a 6.
Ooh, damn.
Wait, you
have a
just
string.
got a string on
You have a
Nadya.
string. You have a string.
I will use this string to simply get the string back.
Solid.
But
If
that makes
works.
it a success, though.
That makes
will
it not
make
a
success.
fail, dog.
It will make it a success. And then for the shutdown, I will get a string on her.
I love that. With that, you come off badly and get a condition in return. It's not something that's given verbally, but you feel like in your bones that you are marked for death, and so I want you to take the condition marked.
I want more strings on her.
But yeah, you get the string back, and yeah. So yeah, you say all that. You do not see Nadya emerge from anywhere.
That's fine. I think that Jason is just going to keep taunting her from the
I love
PA
that.
system.
Awesome. I will say that as Jason continues taunting Kanan and Isla, you continue your war path. And Avery continues on with the agents from Obsidian and the FBI and continue to apprehend and or taking out those that are needed. The school goes quiet. The activity, the action die down. Those that have been taken into custody are. What do you all do?
We would have all heard Jason on the PA,
Big
correct?
time.
Okay. I'm trying to make my way. I suggest to Isla that we try to make our way to the principal's office. I'm assuming
Yeah, it would be
that's
like
where
the
it is,
main office,
or like
yeah.
the administration
Yeah.
office or whatever. I would suggest to Isla okay, well, we know where Jason is. Let's try and meet up with him, I guess.
Yeah.
Still no clue where Avery is, but that's where we'll head.
Awesome. So you head towards the main office. Yeah, you see Jason, who's behind the front desk, where the secretary, who's I don't think we ever gave. Did we give her a name? I totally forget.
We give her a new name every time
Every
we talk
time.
about her because we keep forgetting.
Miss Simmons.
Yep.
Today is her name.
There's just really bad turnover
Yeah, big time.
for the secretary position.
They just don't have the right
all
benefits.
these kids are fucking weird. I'm getting
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
here.
But is sort of behind the front counter with the classic PA microphone, if you know what I'm talking about, with the press button. Yeah. And is talking into the mic. The door is closed. And yeah, you don't see Nadya anywhere.
Oh, where's Cooper?
Can Jason see us?
Yeah, I would say, Jason, you would see these two come around the hallway.
I would try to open the door, but like there's obviously the chair there. And I'm kind of like through the window like, what's up, man?
I'll go get the chair. Hello.
Hey, are you good? Where's Nadya? She's obviously
You say
here.
that you do see Jason have a hand on his abdomen that blood is soaking through his fingers.
Holy shit, dude. And then I'm frantically going to look for like a first aid kit or something in here. I would hope the admin office has one.
And they'll probably have a small one. The good stuff would probably be in like the nurse's office.
Is that connected?
Not connected, but you know where it's at. It's probably down the hallway, so you know that it has its dangers, obviously.
I'll go with the crossbow.
Awesome.
Are you sure?
So Isla heads to the nurse's office to get some first aid supplies, and we'll say somewhere along the way there, also encounters Avery.
Okay. As soon as I heard somewhere along the way, I was like, oh, God.
Avery kind of like tenses for a second, like getting ready to use Nevermore in seeing a person, but then like visibly relaxes. Hey, girly.
Are you good?
Yeah, you?
As I am with this in my hand.
Yeah.
Are you cleared out? Everything gone?
From our side, at least. I haven't heard from Cooper in a while, and that kind of, frankly, frightens me, so I think I might go look for him. But, Mashburn, we gotta stop Nadya here and now. This can't happen again.
All right, we'll find out. We'll look for her.
Okay. And I'll reach out for Isla, like a hand on your shoulder, and just go, we've got this.
Yeah, Kanan's with Jason. We'll go with you.
Okay. And yeah, I think Avery is going to turn around and is going to go search for the other people who I do not believe are safe right now.
But not before I go to the nurse's office.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
I saw that.
Hold on.
Marcus, like, you're supposed to be getting the things you're supposed to help Jason.
One quick pit stop, please.
I was
Hold
like,
on, Jason. I'm going to get some stuff that's going to save your life. Ghosts you.
Leaves.
Fall on just dips. Oh, we're going to go to Swenson's? Hell yeah, dude.
Skin change to the ghost.
Awesome. Yeah, I would say that, the four of you end up in the office for a moment as Isla goes to deliver gauze and bandages and cleaning supplies.
I'm going to try and patch myself up a little bit with this shit, too, because I'm, like, yanking arrows out of my
Yeah, you've
body.
got three just sticking out of your chest.
I will, like, actively help, too, like, to give that
Same.
extra additional heal.
So I'll give mine to Jason if he needs it.
Yeah, and then I'll help Kanan.
Because I'm pretty sure, aren't me and Jason both at, like, 3?
I was at 1. I am now at 0 again.
Okay. I'm at 3.
You were
So
at
take
3?
heal
'cause
2
you
then.
Yeah, you didn't heal
with
that
my
one
help.
at the beginning. That's right.
Yeah.
You were very like, no, I'll keep it.
And as soon as you're like, they all fire at you, it was like, oh, boy.
You rushed a group of them.
I know. But it looked cool.
So as the four of you are in the main office, and patching up your friends, let's go around. I want to hear how everyone's feeling.
It fully depends on how much harm I heal.
With help, you would heal 2. So
Okay.
I'm assuming there is no erotic subtext, however.
No.
Yeah.
Damn.
It would be a surprise to Kanan.
Where did this come
No.
from?
I mean, you look me in the eye and tell me that Avery and Kanan have ever been shipped, even in the darkest of tumblers. Like,
I was genuinely like, have I been misreading this whole situation?
No, it was always Jason, and now I think it's Coopery is the ship.
With a sprinkle of mash burn.
Yeah, with a sprinkle of smash.
listen, that's the fanfic that Avery is writing.
Yeah, there you go. I want to hear first from Isla.
Okay.
You killed 2 people a little bit ago. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
It's a bit of numbness at this point because her body count is now way more than Julian's is. And she basically let him have it because he killed Mark, which is the equivalent of 10, if we're being honest. But she realizes that these people were going to hurt the people that she loves and cares about and needs in her life, and tapped into that kind of siren person who dragged Salvatore under and got the job done.
Okay.
But it's starting to like crash down a little bit now that we're like not actively doing it.
Yeah. Jason, how you feeling?
A little stabbed. But I feel like Jason is like mostly like adrenaline jitters and is like so caught up in this feeling of like his like facing down Nadya again after all this time, and is just like dead set on like not, it's like has like this mentality of like it's not enough to beat Nadya has to lose. And is like kind of like just immersed in that like feeling of like this is like the opportunity that he's been waiting for,
Mixed with shock from blood loss.
mixed with being stabbed a little bit.
Just a little tiny, a skosh. Kanan.
A smidge.
Kanan is coming to the real, like, as we're patching up and the adrenaline is dying down, I think Kanan is having kind of a hard adrenaline crash, and also realizing that they went from like never wanting to do violence to I just killed 4 people in one day. And Kanan feels like kind of shitty about themselves. Like, when did this become so easy for me?
Yeah.
And is like having like trying to be cool about it, but I think having kind of an internal crisis right now.
I love that. Well, that's going to be good for the monologue. So
Yep.
we'll keep that there for then.
Teeing it up.
And then Avery.
I think Avery is like mostly worried. Like there's just like this overwhelming sense of anxiety for every person in this school right now that isn't Nadya, because she knows what Nadya is capable of.
Yeah.
And how much of our manpower it took to get just Jason out of there, you know? And so she's worried for the stew crew, which is I think new for her, because like they haven't been like in the inner circle really, but she is really worried for them. And she's really worried for Cooper. Like she feels so responsible for Cooper right now, because this poor little boy is just out there home aloneing against like a psychopath. And so it's mostly worry and just like desperation to make sure that those people are safe.
Noted.
Because I think she feels a little guilt that like this was her idea. We could have left the school, we could have gotten people out, but her idea was to bring them in to end it. And so she just wants to make sure that everybody survives her plan.
Okay. You take some time to kind of patch yourselves up, those of you that needed it. I'm assuming it was Avery and Isla that were going to go look for Cooper, correct? Awesome. So you two go looking around. You don't see him for a while, and then you notice that there's a trash can in the cafeteria, like a big one with like a lid on it that is like shaking.
I'm going to knock on that.
The top explodes and Cooper nunchucks out, like flails them wildly, goes, "Back the fuck off! Back off!" Oh. Hey.
You can put those down.
Okay.
You're safe.
Whew.
Hey. You did good.
I think I made traps that really hurt people, so that I feel both accomplished and very guilty about this.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you all the bad they've done on our way to the office. Come on.
Oh, okay. Well, someone help me. It was very hard to get in here.
Yeah, I've got you. Yeah, we just lift.
Whew, thank you. Cool.
What traps did you do?
The fire extinguishers, and I hooked up the the loading dock plate to the defibrillator. Did that do a lot?
No.
Gotcha. Cool.
A little like to Avery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Avery kind of gives you that was probably the right call. Like nod.
Cool.
But yeah, as we kind of venture back to the office, Avery will kind of comfort Cooper in the way of like, hey, here's what they've done. Here's what they did to Jason. Here's what we saw when we got in there. And this is what they'd continue to do if we didn't stop them here today, kind of thing.
Well, now I'm sad my dock plate defibrillator didn't do anything.
It almost got me.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad it didn't. Oof.
Yeah, same. It was a really, really good one.
Oh, you know what would have been a good one?
What's that?
My ball pit ball idea. Would have done great.
Yeah. You shouldn't go to the natatorium anytime soon, by the way.
Why?
Just don't worry about it.
Did something bad happen?
It's not
Your
good.
balls got a lot of people.
Oh, you guys did the balls?
They were still there.
Oh,
We
nice.
didn't clean them up.
Nice.
Okay, let's go to the office now.
Cool.
Yeah.
While those two were gone, Kanan, Jason, is there anything that you two talk about?
Kanan is actually kind of silent right now. Like, really introspective.
I think that Jason is kind of the same way.
Fair.
Just out of like, there's a little bit of surprise that he is deliberately like trying to toy with Nadya. And so I think that there's like a moment of like Jason and Kanan like both just like sitting silently next to each other.
Mm-hmm. Like both of us kind of like stewing in our own shit.
Yeah.
I think there would be a moment of like realizing the silence and looking over at Jason and maintaining the silence, but just like putting an arm around his shoulder.
Yeah, I think Jason reciprocates, and like after a beat is just like, it's good to see you, buddy.
You too, man.
Yeah. Some time passes. Isla and Avery return with Cooper, and then after a longer bit, Mashburn returns with his team without Nadya, and he gives you a look of, she must have knew her exits. She's really smart.
Kind of look over at Jason to gauge their reaction.
It's hard to read. I feel like Jason's expression, perhaps surprisingly, isn't one of like disappointment. It's you look over at him and he's almost more energized than anything else. He's like, I think he's having a weird feeling of like enjoying this as a hunt almost, and is like, I think hearing that she's still out there, he just like has his eyes like locked on Mashburn and his jaw like a little bit clenched, and just kind of like straightens up a little bit.
We're gonna get her. She's alone now. Makes her vulnerable, but it's also gonna make her a lot more dangerous.
I don't think I'm concerned about how dangerous she is at this point. I just want to know that she's unhappy.
I can all but guarantee you that she is not a happy camper right now.
Is everybody cleared out? Is it safe?
Yeah. Aside from the residual bits of your handiwork, good job, by the way. Yeah, everyone's still alive, is being taken into custody. Our cleaners are going to come in and set things back. The official story will be a gas leak, and
Kind of makes you wonder how many gas leaks out there have a lot more story to them.
that's classified.
Sure.
I don't know that I want to know the story, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, I have an idea on how we might be able to use our two problems against each other to get rid of them. But it's gonna take a lot of convincing. It's worth a try. Maybe not tonight though. Maybe we just take tonight.
I think tonight everyone should come over to my house. I'll convince my dad to fire up the grill. I'm going to make some buffalo chicken dip. And let's watch Home Alone. Because, Isla, I don't know if they have that where you're from.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, it's a classic.
So with plans and set, all of you, although a little worse for wear, still standing. Some disappointing news. You all set off for hopefully a quiet night, and I think that is a great place to end the session.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of These Silent Secrets. If you liked what you heard and you want to support us, there's a bunch of super easy ways to do so. Some super easy ones is just wherever you're listening to us. If you can scroll down real quick, if you can rate or subscribe, please and thank you. Another big one that we're severely lacking is good reviews. So if you have a couple moments to type out a few kind words, we'd really, really appreciate it. And another super duper easy way is just to tell a couple of people about the show. We don't pay anything to advertise, so word of mouth is a huge deal. So if you say some words from your mouth, and then the people that you said those words to also say some words from their mouth, and then everyone's talking, and then you know what? We're just having a good conversation about this very good show. And you know what? That's less clever than normal, but I'm a big fan of it. If you want to support us further, you can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, where you can donate to us monthly and get some awesome rewards for yourself, as well as checking out our merch store at tpublic.com/stores/ghostlight. Get yourself a sweatshirt. It's almost fall time. What are you doing? You can also find us all over the internet. We have our website at thesesilentsecrets.com. We are on TikTok and Blue Sky at These Silent Secrets. We're on Twitter at Silent Secret Pod. You can also find all of us individually. You can find Marcus at Marcus RVO, Nicole at Nicole Voice, Freddie at Freddie_Pow, Mariah at _Mariah Clawson, and myself at T-Tuts Voice. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode, but until then, may your secrets stay hidden, and may you always double check for defibrillator pads before stepping on a metal plate. Goodbye.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.